An eye for an eye only ends up making the world blind, meaning if we're always led, governed, possessed by one another's insults, disharmonies, disunities, differences, distinctions, then we actually are never going to be able to respect, honor, and basically reciprocate to our differences and distinctions. We'll never be able to provide one another with absolute respect, character, integrity, morality, clarity, and kindness and other virtues all the time if we're always consumed, possessed, and negated and contradicted by one another's thoughts, ideologies, because difference is inevitable. Everyone is different. Everyone is going to be also different in the future because everyone is meant to be different, distinct, sovereign, responsible, virtuous in themselves, and also carry certain bad elements and apples inside of their mind as part of universal evolutionary programming and engineering. We're all engineered and programmed with some mission, ambition in our soul, and also for the exercise of differences, distinctions, individualities in our lives that we basically should and must and have to learn to accept about one another. And obviously, the best revenge is the refusal of imitation and repetition and mediocrity all the time. When we refuse and reject to imitate the other's success, possession, wealth, fame, or when we just do not return the injury to the others because they've endured it, because they have provided us with harm, then in that moment of refusal and basically sovereignty and groundedness and humility towards ourselves as well as the others' irresponsible inactions, we become great, insurmountable, indomitable, independent of societal, external, public harm, ideology, mediocrity, dangerousness, with our own qualities and virtues. So obviously, the best revenge is not becoming like our enemy in thinking, thought, and action. The best revenge and vengeance is always going to be and will be to refuse to be like our enemy, not to be like our enemies. And dangerous people in the world are always going to be there, but we cannot be like them. If we be like them, then we're consumed by the very evil that consumes them, possesses them, and that we're desperately trying to fight back against and overcome. That evil consumes us the moment we imitate and fall into that trap of imitation of revenge, success, fame, ideology, possession, wealth, etc. So obviously, if we always aim for harm and plan against one another, then we're going to destroy everything. And humanity is going to end instead of surviving, progressing, growing, and learning itself into something else entirely. So